Hello and welcome to this new section. So in this section we are going to discuss about what is dynamic memory allocation. So in the previous video we have seen that int a and float b are allocated, the memory allocated to these two variables are at compile time. So how can we able to, what is dynamic, first of all what is dynamic memory allocation? So let me first draw that same diagram for you guys. So this is a main memory, this is a CPU and this is a hard drive. So in the in this section, in this main memory, and in this CPU and this is hard drive. Okay. And there is a connection between the two, this and this. Okay, so it is divided into, we all know that, into three sections. Okay, first is our heap section, this one is stack section, this one is your code section. Okay, this one is your code section. So this is a representation. So if I want to access, if I can able to access the memory from heap, if I can able to access the memory of heap, I can say this, it's a dynamic memory allocation, or we can say that use the memory when needed. Okay. If let us suppose I should give you an example that there is a printer. Okay, if you want to print some documents, you just connect your internet, your printer, and what happens? CPU will assign some memory to that printer. Okay, for the document to printed, for document that is to be printed. Okay. So that printer, the memory assigned to that printer is at dynamic, because not always it is assigning that memory to that printer only. Okay, whenever it is needed, it will allocate the memory to that printer whenever it is needed. Okay, in the similar fashion, C++ will also allocate dynamic memory in the heap. So the memory which is used at the time of need is known as dynamic memory allocation. So how can we access this heap memory? We cannot use directly. So if this is a code, if this is a file, we can say that the file name is, what the file name is, ABC. So if this is a file name and this is a file name, similar file name, it is loaded into, it is saved into ABC in hard drive, and then when compiler will compile it to the machine code, it will load it into this code section. Okay, so if I want to access this heap memory, I cannot use these variables. So if I want to access heap memory, it can only be accessed with the use of pointers. What are pointers? So if I define int star ptr, it is a pointer which can able to access this heap memory. Okay, so how it can access? Let us first give you a glimpse about this int ptr. Now let me first give it some memory, is equal to new int of size, I should give you size of 3 or 3. Okay, so what it does? Okay, if I'm executing, let me first delete this part. Okay, we don't want this thing. Now we are talk about this dynamic memory allocation. So this is a PTR, integer type PTR. Whatever bytes are assigned to a normal integer, let us suppose 2 bytes is assigned to an integer normal, if this int a. So if 2 bytes is assigned to integer, same is assigned to ptr. Okay, so make this point, remember. So what it does, so now if I load this program, so I don't no longer need this. Okay, so in this file the main function is written. Now in the heap, if I want to access this heap memory, so let me first give this with a green. It is a, what it does, activation record or stack frame. So in the stack frame, what it makes an address P. Wait. So it is a P. Okay. And this PTR, sorry, I should say PTR. Okay. This is a PTR. Okay. This is a PTR, pointer PTR. If I want to access it, I should define it new pointer. So new pointer will allocate new keyword, I should say, new keyword is used to allocate memory in heap. Okay, so what it does, it will create a memory. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, now this, if it is having an address, suppose it is having an address of 500. So this 500 is stored in this PTR variable. Okay, and this PTR is pointing to this, memory. Okay, so if I want to access this, heap memory, I should use pointer. So now you have seen that how memory is allocated in heap with the use of pointers and with the keyword new. We can dynamically allocate whenever a memory is needed. We are dynamically allocate this memory from heap. And the most important point, whenever you use this heap memory, just delete it. You are using this heap memory, just delete it. Otherwise, the situation would be in memory leak. Means memory leak. What is memory leak? If you do not delete this memory allocation, then it will continuously stay in this memory allocation. Okay, so it will always be occupied. So there is an important discussion that whenever you are assigning memory in heap, just try to delete it. But in the stack section, why we are not deleting it? Because it automatically deleted from your stack whenever program is executed. Okay, that is why we are not using delete keyword in whenever a variable is assigning at a time of compilation time. Okay, so this is the whole concept of dynamic memory allocation. I hope you understand this point. Okay, this is it for this section. We'll see you in the next. Happy data structures.